Here's what you need to know if you're thinking of buying a house. Hi, I'm Mac Rogers. I'm a real estate broker here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome to the channel. We all know what happened to the housing market in 2021. Home prices skyrocketed instead of retreating. Most experts said at the end of 2020 and at the beginning of 2021 that we will see home prices level off. We ended the year up 19%. Now, there's a lot of grumbling about the market is too hot, this is not sustainable, we are in a bubble, blah, blah, blah. This has been what most people are saying or have been complaining, if you will, for the last 4 or 5 years. I think we need to listen to what experts in the industry are saying instead of just going off our gut feeling. After all, these are the people that have all the data and are actually basing their predictions on actual data. You know, pretty much all experts agree that we are in for another year of growth. That's right, another year of growth, not prices going down. But there is no agreement how much growth we can look forward to. Zillow just upped their estimate to 16.4%. Goldman upped their forecast even back in October to 16%. Fannie Mae also upped their forecast to 11.2%. These are three that are on the high side of the estimate. Some of the more modest estimates that I have seen are 5.7% from the National Association of Realtors, which conducts their own survey of 20 experts in the field, 2.9% from Realtor.com, and 7% from Redfin. I think the important thing to note here now is that not the discrepancy between the different estimates, but rather the similarity in terms of expectations. And that is, no one is expecting it to go down. In fact, if you see the longer forecast, most don't even predict any significant change until 2024 or 2025. We might see more of a bump or a spike these coming months leading into the spring and summer because of all the early activity that we have been getting. It's been a busier winter season than in the past, and a lot of that has to do with home buyers trying to capitalize on mortgage rates before they continue to go higher. Now, if you add to this our still severe lack of housing inventory, really, there's no other way to go but up. Now, the biggest thing that could affect all this is this week's Fed meeting. If the Feds raise rates as expected or in line with most expectations, I think our trajectory remains the same. But if they raise rates higher than expected, I do think that there are a lot of markets in the US that could get affected. There could be a lot of home buyers that may be priced out and thus slowing down some of the markets a little bit. Here in the Bay Area, I don't see it slowing down the overall market, primarily in the medium price home. Maybe as you go into the Central California, sales could get affected by higher mortgage rates. But the bottom line is that everyone keeps looking out for prices to drop or the housing market to slow down, and there's really no signs of that happening right now. In fact, it just keeps going the opposite direction. This is neither good or bad news. It's just what it is. Let me share with you what inventory numbers were last month. Look at where we were in relation to the previous months. It's considerably lower. While inventory keeps going lower, home sales or the number of transactions just keeps breaking records. What this means is that as soon as properties hit the market, it just sells. What this all means is that this 2022 housing market could be more competitive than previous years. I know, hard to believe, right? But take a look at another data that I use here. This is the number of showings over the last 5 Januaries. As you can see, 2022 numbers are still way above pre-pandemic levels. It's not all bad news, if you will. There may be signs of relief. Inventory numbers are tracking a little bit higher than 2021, but still lower than 2020. So the bottom line is this: there is no housing prediction out there that says home prices are going to go down. Even with mortgage rates going up, inventory looking a little bit better, and inflation on the rise. So if you're thinking of waiting to buy because of all these factors, you may be losing out on potentially $90,000 of home growth equity in the next 5 years. Or looking at it differently, you will be paying higher if you wait 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the line. That's the latest home price predictions. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.